Welcome in. What a voice crack right there. Welcome in to the second ever Nikkelcast. Let me turn on the light real quick. I was going to try to use the lamp, just to save electricity, but clearly it doesn't look good on the camera right here, so let me change that. Oh, wait, I got a break screen. Check this out. Ah. Now we're back. Yeah, welcome in to the second ever Nickelcast. We have the Bills and the Dolphins getting ready to kick off here in just a minute. Thank you for tuning in. Drop some score predictions in the chat. I'm working to get this out on Instagram. As we're about to get started in the Bills Dolphins game. The Dolphins have looked absolutely dreadful. The Bills have been obviously one of the elite teams in, you know, the NFL. It's going to be very interesting to see if Tua can come back, if he can be, what he once was, because it's looking dicey for Miami. Mike McDaniel could be out the door here really soon. And then if you're the Bills, hey, season's looking great. Season's looking really good. So you don't have much to complain about if you are a Bills fan. Um, your time will come the playoffs. Uh, you know, to, for that all that heartbreak or whatever. Not that there will be heartbreak, but you never know. You never know. And it's the only reason why I say that. It looks like we're about set for kickoff here. If you haven't already, subscribe. We appreciate it. I need to I accidentally clicked off my comments section. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But yeah, Tua's not looked great. As this game is about to start. But yeah, first 0-2 start for Mike McDaniel in 4 seasons. So that's gonna be interesting. So we will rock and roll here momentarily as we get ready for kickoff. We'll put out the Instagram story so people can come and join. Excuse me, the party. And my laundry's done right before kickoff. You will have to wait. There we go, Matt Prater with the kickoff here. And we'll get this party started. Oh, good return here for the Dolphins. Oh, they're getting to the 40. They're about at midfield. That's D. Eskridge. And that's a great start for the Dolphins already, right off the bat. So a sensational job right there. Good field position for Tua Tagovailoa as they will get started here. He's 1 for 8 against the Bills, Tua is, and now they will uh, set sail here. First and 10 there. Pretty past midfield here. Tua under center. Fakes a handoff to Achane. He's looking for Malik Washington, and Malik Washington's going to gain about 5 yards. And he's tackled by... Who is that? Did I not put him in my notes? Oh, there it is. Taron Johnson. It's his third tackle of the year. So it's a gain of 5 for the Dolphins, and they'll go ahead and, kind of get up the tempo because the Dolphins really need this game. If they want to, be relevant, I guess. Let me lower that. Handoff to Achane, and Achane's going to get nowhere. He gets completely stuffed. That's number 96, Deon Walker, with the tackle. This will be 3rd and 4. They are without Ed Oliver and Matt Milano on the defense side of the ball for the Bills. It's not great, but the Dolphins are without a bunch of people on defense too, like Storm Duck, several others. Chop Robinson was questionable. I think he is playing. 3rd and 4 here for Miami. Good news is for Tua that is not, uh, you know, 40 degrees. High pass. That was risky. Tyreek Hill caught it, toe tapped it in, first down. That was a very quick throw from Tua. And that was a great play by Tyreek to get that. Got both feet in. And they're showing the replay right now on, the main broadcast. It looked a lot closer than in live speed than it did slow-mo. 1st and 10 here. They're at the 37. Screen pass over to Achane. Achane's going to get to the 30. He's going to get the first down and more. Achane has looked really good for the Dolphins, even dating back to, last year. He's really emerged as, their top running back and, been the primary dog on this offense for the Dolphins. Texas A&M survived the midnight yells over there. So happy for him. Tagovailoa already off to a good start. And the Dolphins as well. 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Another handoff to Achane. Achane gets about 2 or 3 yards right there. Nothing too crazy. There's been a lot of talk about Mike McDaniel getting fired. I don't know if I believe it, or I'm sure it will happen, but obviously I'm not sure when. They have already done a great job on this drive. And hey, there's Ollie Gordon. They brought in Ollie Gordon, the Oklahoma State rookie. He's in the backfield all by himself. Tua is under center, 2nd and 7. Fake handoff. They're going to go to Malik Washington, and he gets he probably could have been tackled at the line of scrimmage, but he breaks off for 8 yards. There is a flag, and it looks like it'll go the Dolphins' way. Obviously, we're on mute, so I can't hear the flag, but an eligible man downfield. And 71, Keon Smith. How far did you? Oh, there's a line on the broadcast that says how far you need to go if you're a lineman. It was way. It was like boom all the way out there. 2nd and 12. Achane running to his right. He's gonna almost get the first down. I think he's gonna be a couple yards short. But wow, after the holding, that's what you like to see there. That's you get most of that yardage back. So it'll be probably 3rd and 1 here. Yep. They got in the fullback, Alex Ingold. Let's see a fullback run. Please let us see that fullback run. They got all in the backfield. Two was in the shotgun. They're handing off to Ollie. Ollie, is he going to get his first NFL touchdown? He won't. He'll get the first down, and he'll get to about the 5. There's Ollie Gordon. He's fired up. The rookie. 2023 Doak Walker Award winner. Good fullback block as well. I mean, you love to see that out of Ollie. Super happy about that. So first and goal here, very, almost 5 minutes in. I formation, Tua under center. You don't see a lot of under center anymore. At least we didn't in that last game. Ollie Gordon gets tripped up. I think the turf monster got him before any Bill did. So it'll be second and goal. I mean, the last Nickelcast we did, it was not Dolphins, Eagles, Cowboys, and I feel like we didn't see as much under center compared to even just this drive. It felt like a lot of it was in shotgun. Snack of choice today. Oh, there we go. The Grooves, not a sponsor. Tua. Almost looking for the screen pass. Who he will go delayed screen pass Malik Washington, and he's gonna bulldoze and then get bulldozed. He'll get down at the 2 yard line. Just wow. He trucked a guy, and then another Bill trucked him back. Very entertaining. Yeah, it looked like he was gonna throw, and that tackle was from the linebacker, Terrell Bernard or Barrow. What? Yeah, Terrell Bernard from Baylor. Third and goal on what's been a pretty decent drive for the Dolphins here. They'll go to Gordon, and Gordon will get into the end zone. Ollie Gordon touchdown. That's his first NFL pro touchdown. Ollie Gordon getting the job done. 2 yards there on 10-play, 47-yard drive. Touchdown Dolphins. And it's Ollie Gordon that gets it done. The poke. Let's update that away score, shall we? Already a hot start for the Dolphins, using up a little under half the quarter. And Riley Patterson will kick this extra point here. And it's good. So we'll make it 7-0 now in this contest. The Bills defense, like, they're showing a replay of the Ollie Gordon run. Out of way, Ollie. Phenomenal. What is Aiden Hutchinson doing? It's a weird commercial. So, yeah, the Dolphins look really good on this drive. They did not look great against the Colts, and then they ended up doing all right against the Patriots. That was a little bit of a shootout. The Bills, they dominated the Jets, gave up 40 to the Ravens. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with them, but Jekyll and Hyde right now for the Bills, at least defensively. Offensively, they've been fine. This Dolphins defense has been beaten up. Not that they were great to begin with. They do have Matthew Judon, who's a backup. D2 guy. We love our D2 guys here on the Nickelcast from Grand Valley State. Go ahead and check if there's any comments. There's not. But 7-0 Miami. Bills are about to get the ball. I believe they'll be. Where's that running out of there? I marked it down. I don't know where I did though. That was. Where'd he go? Oh, Brandon Cordington. That's who returned that for the Bills there. And now we'll see the first of Josh Allen. Josh Allen, former MVP. Already a flag. For what? I don't know. We get another spitting penalty. It was after the play. I'm trying to read the refs, one of the umpire or the refs' lips. Oh, they're calling a block on unnecessary roughness on Bills tight end Jackson Hawes, Georgia Tech rookie, getting in a little shoving match with number 11 for the Dolphins. Where's the name on that one? I don't have one. Had to kind of chop the research in half because I had to go to Walmart. First play, almost caught by Keon Coleman. I think they're already. Was there a flag on that? There is. It'll be PI. So not a great start for the Dolphins defense, even though they, got the unnecessary roughness penalty. 2 flags already on this Bills drive. Keon Coleman battling. Why do I not? Mr. Jones. That is Jack Jones, cornerback from Arizona State in his 4th year. First and 10 to the 35. Allen and Cook in the backfield. Allen looking. He's going to go to James Cook. Cook's going to get to the 40. Be about a gain of 5 for the Bills. Bills offense had obviously 41 points and then I think 30 against the Jets. Yep. 2nd and 5 for the Bills. Currently at the 40. Cook, handoff, running it, gets to the 40 and, well, I say that, gets to midfield and then gets to the 45 or 44, it looks like, on the opposite side of the field. Cook is phenomenal. He's had, 19 touchdowns in the last 2 years, according to the broadcast. He's been a key cog in that Bills offense. 1st and 10. Be another handoff to Cook. Cook finds some space. He's going to get the first down and a little more. That'll be another 1st down and 10. Bills are moving very quickly here. PI penalty and all. Just a quick, easy handoff to Cook, and Cook made the most of it. And that, a lot of that could be talked about. That Bills O line is just providing holes for Cook to push through, and he uses Spencer Brown as kind of a shield there. As it'll be another handoff to Cook. Cook runs to his right. He'll get to about the 30. Kind of left for some extra yardage there. Spencer Brown, by the way, from Northern Iowa, FCS school. He was a 2021 3rd round pick. You kind of love to see that. And Josh Allen, they're bringing up how he broke his nose. Two, he missed 2 snaps with a broken nose. I would have just retired at that point. 30-yard line, 2nd and 7. You just caught that. Over to Dalton Kincaid. He's going to get to the 20. Gets the first down, and they're breezing along here. Both of these offenses just breezing along. It's the hydrogen bomb versus the coughing baby with offense versus defense. 1st and 10 at the 22. Allen under center. I believe we see the fullback there. Call an audible 2-1 of the play clock. They're going to snap it. Pitch, that's Ray Davis. He's going to go nowhere. Oh, no, I'm not. That's Ty Johnson. Sorry. That's Ty Johnson in his 3rd year with the Bills. It was his 5th carry of the season. 5'10", 200-pound. Number 26, Ty Johnson. Bills have been running a lot this year. 2nd and 9. Now they're at the 20. Allen in shotgun, 5 deep. Long pass over to Kincaid. Kincaid's going to go in for the touchdown. He almost tripped up twice there, and he just kept on going. That's a 20-yard touchdown for Dalton Kincaid and Josh Allen, and an extra point will tie this up here. If you're fans of the over, this could be the game. This could be the game for you. But I think it was Jack Jones again. Kind of tripped him up, but he caught it, and then he has to go like 7 yards, and he's just like flailing. And he gets to the end zone, gets hit by Minkah Fitzpatrick, who's back. As Prater's extra point is good. So it is now 7-0 or 7-7. Already, both offenses making some noise. Hmm. Wait, but that's 7-7 still. I guess it hasn't been that long, but I don't even know what to say during commercials. It's just like I'm, talking about the game, and they're just like nothing else. So cooking up some food on there. They're cooking up some food. I don't even know what that is, but Josh Allen's good at football. Breaking news. Matt Prater about to kick it off. 4:04 left to go in this first quarter. I'm going to get it from the 5. It's Malik Washington. And he's going to get down about the 33-yard line. Flag on the play. They've had some good returns. Malik Washington has been a little bit of a standout on this Dolphins team. They might call. They're gonna call a flag on the flag's out. I think it may be on Miami. Mm-hmm. Block in the back on I think 3. Who they said that was? KJ Britt. KJ Britt has been in the league for a long time. He's a linebacker for Miami. I believe he was with Tennessee for quite some time. 1st and 10 at the 15 for the Dolphins. Tua looking. Was looking for Malik Washington. Couldn't get a hand on it. Oh, I'm completely wrong then. KJ Britt played for Tampa, and this is his first year with Miami. So now what I want to know is what I think I did. I think I just mistake KJ Britt with Kenny Britt because I know Kenny Britt played for the Titans, 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. And I did. A-Chan. It's going to get to about the 20, I think. So it'll be 3rd and 5. And yeah, Kenny Britt played for the Titans. I still feel like there's like a Titan linebacker with the name KJ or Britt. But I think I'm completely wrong on this. So 3rd and 5 for the Dolphins. This could be a high-scoring game, so you want to keep it up. It looks like the Bills are engaged in, just full blitz. Oh, and Tua lost a snap. He's going to try to run with it, and he's going to get to about 3 yards. He's going to get 3 yards. Disaster of a play for the Dolphins, and now the Dolphins will punt. That is bad. It look kind of he wasn't ready. I'm gonna see the replay of it. Was he just not ready, or he just not hold on to it? He's looking up. He just didn't hold on to it. Yeah, he was ready for it. He gripped the ball the wrong way, fiddled and fumbled, and just that did not look good. So Dolphins will punt it away. Jake Bailey is the one responsible for that. And the Bills will get the ball at about the 41-yard line, or maybe, I think that's the 36. Apologies. Thanks to the return by Brandon Cordington. Dolphins, Bills, Battle of Cities. One of them has hot weather, has a song by Morgan Wallen. The other one is Buffalo, a lot of snow, and your quarterback is married to Haley Steinfeld. Not been to either city. Would like to at some point, but mm, who knows? Hmm. Oh, I also got oh, what is it? Old Spice made like those NFL player soaps. Got the George Kittle body wash today. I don't know when I'll use it. Probably tonight. So let me actually, you know what? Get it out. Let me go grab it real quick. Not welcome. Looks like they're back for me, but here it is. The Kittle Can Cook body wash. Scent of sea tides and toughness. And I'll open it up and smell it here in a little bit. Hand off to Cook. Cook's going to get to the 48-yard line, about 8 yards right there. So, okay, I think it was the 40-yard line then. So, apologies for that. Second and 1. So, 9 yards there for Mr. James Cook as he'll go out. We have 2 minutes to go in the first. Bills, I mean, they look like one of the biggest threats in the AFC right now. And second and 1, Ty Johnson in the backfield. There'll be a handoff. Maybe I think that's a jet sweep. That's to Elijah Moore. He'll get the first down. He gets a little more. Also looked like there was a horse collar. I want to say Ashton Davis. Or wait, no. I think it was Brooks. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it was Brooks. Jordan Brooks. I maybe got away with the horse collar there. But Elijah Moore, you may know him as the Ole Miss wide receiver that peed or did the fake dog pee thing. Oh, that was a scary ball, but it's caught by Dalton Kincaid. He gets the first down there. It looked like Kincaid was in quadruple coverage. So, a perfectly placed ball by Josh Allen and a great catch by Dalton Kincaid. I'm going to show that again. He fakes the handoff, and there were 2 guys in the area. There was one that I thought would get it, but it ends in the hands of Kincaid. First and 10. They're at the 31-yard line. Handoff to Johnson. Johnson going to get to the 28-yard line as the final seconds of the first quarter wind down. Ty Johnson. I think this is his third year with the Bills, and I think they're going to get one more playoff. No, they're not. Into the first quarter, 7-7, but the Bills are driving. Let's go ahead and change that quarter up. There we go. Welcome to the second quarter, everybody. So I'll go ahead and smell the soap real quick. The Kittle Can Cook soap that I had earlier. Open it up for the first time. That smells good. Obviously, they're not going to make a bad smelling soap, but you never know. Kind of smells like I use I think it's Deep Sea Old Spice deodorant, not a sponsor, and no free ads, but it smells good. I like it. I'm gonna go put this up real quick as we're in the middle of the commercial break. Be right back. Thank you for joining us today on this second ever Nickelcast. They're still doing Walking Dead. Why? Like that's been over for like years. Why would you need another Walking Dead series? I gotta stop with the sequels and the spin-offs. Also, a reminder, our next Nickelcast will be October 2nd. This will be another handoff to James Cook. Man, he's still pushing. I think he'll get about 3 there. Be 3rd and 3. Next Nickelcast will be October 2nd. It'll be the Dolphins, or not the Dolphins. It'll be the Rams and the Niners. That'll be fun. Stafford versus Mac Jones. It's just what I always wanted. I hope Kittle comes back. That game. Big, big fan of George Kittle. Probably my favorite active player right now. 3rd and 2 for the Bills. Hand off to Cook. Cook's going to get the first down and a little more. Bills are in the red zone. The Bills will come up with another play. First and 10 for the Bills. The 18-yard line. Allen's going to fire a laser, and it's looking for Kincaid, and that's going to be incomplete. I think that's Allen's first incompletion of the game. That was right in the hands of Kincaid. You have to have that. If that happens in the playoffs, like that's not. They're gonna go for Dalton Kincaid's head if that happens. That's right on him. It's in his hands and it's out. I think maybe Ashton Davis got a little hand on it, but I'm not super sure. Yeah, he may have poked it out. Okay, fair play. All right, 2nd and 10. Allen in shotgun, firing, goes to Shakur, and he's gonna get about. He's gonna get 8. He's gonna get 8. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Another big 3rd down play for the Bills here. So this game is still 7-7. A game the Dolphins desperately need. To Gonna keep up with the Joneses here. 3rd and 2, another decent drive. It's been about 5 minutes for the Bills. 3rd and 2, there looks like it's gonna be a run play. They're under center. They're gonna go with a quick screen pass to Keon Coleman. I may have not been a screen, but the quick flare to Keon Coleman, and they'll be at 1st and goal. Sure, Bills fans are fired up about that one. Keon Coleman, man, he's really good. 11 catches this season, 138 yards, 1 touchdown. Against Miami in his first 2 games with Miami, because this is his second year. 1 catch, 21 yards in 2 games. So that's his second catch ever against the Miami Dolphins. 1st and goal for the Bills. Once Mr. 17 got up his sleeve. They're going to call timeout. He's got a timeout up his sleeve. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. That's the Bills' first timeout. Another battle of division foes. I think are the first 3 games we have are division foes. Actually, all but one of our Nickelcast games that are college or that are NFL are division foes. 1st and goal at the 5. Allen dropping back. He might scramble here. Oh, he threw a shovel pass to Jackson Hay or Hawes. Is it Hawes or Hayes? I'm gonna go with Hayes. Jackson Hayes, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. Touchdown, Buffaloni. Phenomenal shuffle pass by Josh Allen there. Outstanding move by Josh Allen. The shuffle pass. He scrambles. He runs to his left, and he goes, whoop, at a very small window to execute that. And I believe that is Jackson Hayes' first touchdown of his career in the NFL. So congrats to him. Prater, extra point, good. I already added it on there. Oops. Hey, Matt Prater was a Bronco, and his kicks were pretty much automatic. So I think that was just instinct telling me, why don't you go ahead and give him that extra point there? Dolphins need to respond. They need to respond here very quickly. Tua, Tua. I feel like Tua should be good, and there's just times where he just isn't, and I don't know. It might be his fault. It might be, you know, I don't know if it's the coach's fault. I don't know what it is, but he's had his issues. He gets injured, and they call him Tua, turn the ball over. It's kind of wacky. So. I'm lean back a little bit because my back hurts. I don't know. Nice. Big Brothers, Big Sisters of America commercial. Okay. They're showing off Yale and William and Mary. Not sure why. 18 Supreme Court justices for Yale. 5 U.S. presidents went to Yale. 4 went to William and Mary. Mike McDaniel went to Yale? I would have never guessed. Oh, wait. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick was talking about that on the pregame show. I think he mentioned Yale there. I thought he was talking about a player. He might have been talking about McDaniel. All right. D. Eskridge with the return. Oh, he slips up at the 27-yard line. It looked like another good return out of him, and then he just, nope, nothing happened. First and 10 for the Dolphins. Can the Dolphins respond after punting on their last drive? Fake handoff. Tua. Oh, I don't know what that was. That was almost intercepted, is what it was. But he was running to his side, so he was going like opposite hand. His Tua's a lefty, so he ran to his left, and it just looked all funky. It looked like he was throwing like opposite shoulder. Second and 10. Forward. Miami. I want to like Tua. I really do. All right, Tua dropping back. Achane maybe gained 1 yard there. So it'll be third down. Second quarter. In this stadium that they're in, the Bills Stadium, Highmark Stadium, they are getting a new one. They're getting a brand new stadium this year, next year. Third down and 9 for the Dolphins. And I think it'd be ideal for the Dolphins to keep, their defense off the field. Looking for, I think that was Malik Washington again. Couldn't get the job done. They're going to punt again. It's not looking good for the Dolphins. It's not looking good. I think it was DeMar Hamlin on the pass breakup. Punt from the Dolphins. Ooh. Corrington dove for it. Dangerous play there. But nonetheless, the Bills will go back on offense, and odds are they are probably going to score. Bills are gonna get the ball back here eventually. Oh, yeah, and they're talking about how it's been a very one-sided rivalry. Bills have won 13 of the last 14 games, outscored the Dolphins by 198 points. Josh Allen, very good, 45 total touchdowns. That is the most over a 15 game span versus any opponent in NFL history. Very good. Oh, and Josh Allen gave the wink. Don't tell Jake Ramsey about that one. First and 10. They're at the 27. Good old Khalil Shakir. He got rocked a little bit there. He gains about, I want to say 6. Be second down. Second and 4. The toss to Cook. Cook is going to have some daylight. He gets across midfield and he's going to get stopped about the 42. James Cook is a delight to watch. He has been an absolute delight to watch in this game. And the Bills' offense has been very impressive, and it continues to impress. James Cook already has 73 rushing yards, and that last one was 426. Just going from bad to worse for Miami. It started off real hot, and then they just couldn't. He's just not working right now. 2 drives in. Allen is going to scramble. He's going to throw another shovel. It's going to Ray Davis. And, oh, it's incomplete. That was a high shovel pass. He just went high and flicked it. Oh my goodness. Oh, he tried to get cute with it. He tried doing no look. He tried to get cute with it. There's a guy right there. Hey, he's getting cute with it. And he can afford to be cute with it because it's Miami. The Dolphins, second and 10. It's a play you could do on first down. All right, laser to Keon Coleman. Coleman is going to be a little short of the first down marker, but he got about 8 there. So the Bills are really balanced, and you don't really expect them to be. You think that they'd be more kind of gun ho with Josh Allen, but they they're pretty balanced. They're really balanced. Third and 2. Allen dropping back, looking. He's gonna get. Oh, who the heck is that? Shavers? I have him on here, right? No, I don't. I have a tiny piece of paper that I'm using. I did not put Shavers. That is Terrell Shavers, 26 years old in his second year. At San Diego State, 6'4", 211 pounds. Uh, this past season, he had 1 catch for 69 yards and a touchdown. That's pretty good. So this was just the second catch of his career. How about that? Oh, and it looks like a Dolphin player is down. I'm not sure who that is, but it'll be first and 10, and they'll go to commercial break. I will be right back. I gotta get the charger for this. Okay, we're back. Got the charger. We're gonna be good for this whole game. For a minute there, it didn't look like it. Okay, injured player was number 33, Jason Marshall Jr. And they don't have a lot of cornerbacks now. Storm Duck out. Like three other guys out. Storm Duck's like the best name. He went to North Carolina and Louisville. Never went to Oregon. That was kind of a bummer. Allen going to Cook, and he's going to get about 3 yards there. Nothing too crazy. It'd be second down. Another injured Dolphin. That Dolphins defense is looking. It's already bad. It's getting worse already. 2 injuries on 2 different plays. I still can't believe Mike McDaniel went to Yale. That's crazy. Injured Dolphin. That is number 23. What the heck is he on here? Oh, it's Jack. Jack Jones. Oh, he got rocked by Dalton Kincaid there. It's not great. 2nd and 8. Ethan Bonner in the game now. And I want to clarify real quick before I start screaming it. Okay, white cornerback. There is a white cornerback on the field, and he went to Stanford. 2nd and 8. Cook breaks a tackle, and he's gonna get nothing there. But we gotta we gotta sound the alarms here. Sound the alarms with a white cornerback alert. There's one for Miami. The white cornerback alert. 3rd and 8. Allen under pressure. He's gonna get sacked by Bradley Chubb. A good stop for the Dolphins, and it'll look like it'll be a Matt Prater field goal here. So, you know, Miami Dolphins defense is currently made of Goodwill toys, and stuck together with glue and balsa wood. But Bradley Chubb, 5th overall pick in the 2018 draft, gets the sack there. First sack of the game for either team. Matt Prater with a 39-yard field goal attempt here. Kick is up, and it's blocked. The Dolphins block it. Wow. Hold on. New alert. That's a block kick alert right there. I don't know what that means, but holy frick. Blocked kick. That could be the momentum swing the Dolphins need. Because now instead of being down 2 possessions, you are only down by 1 touchdown. If you can take advantage of this touchdown, you tie the game. Obviously, Matt Prater is see who blocked that. I missed it. He just shanked that? No, that was touched. That had to have been touched. I got Bill Burr on the Bills there, number 16. His last name says Johnson, but we know who that really is. It's Bill Burr. Tua. Screen past Achane. Achane's lucky to get 2 there. It looked like he was about to just rip it. And then he just goes for the little boop. Little boop. Second down. Moving my mic over. so I can like fully see the game. All right, second down. Surprised we're not handing off more to H-Chan. There's a handoff. H-Chan, obviously the best player on their offense. He's gonna be short, but he's got about 8 yards there. Good stuff from Devon H-Chan. Third down for the Dolphins, and they need to score here. If they want to be competitive in this game, they have to score. There is zero doubt in my mind. If the Dolphins want to, you know, be competitive in this game, you go score and you tie this game up. You have the momentum right now with the blocked field goal. Take advantage of that. Third and one. And they're at the 40, I don't know, they're at the 38, almost the 38-yard line. They need to get to the 39. It's gonna be a handoff to Ollie Gordon. He's gonna get that a little more. He's marked down at the 42-yard line. Ollie Gordon looking really good. That's a Cowboy right there. That's an Oklahoma State Cowboy right there, folks. It's looking good. That rookie Ollie Gordon. Go Pokes. Is it that? No, it's Texas Tech, right? Okay, first and 10. Haven't seen a lot of Jalen Waddle. Haven't seen a lot of Tyreek Hill as of late. Tua, he's 6 for 9 today, 32 yards. Another handoff to Achane, and Achane's going to get to the 46. Receiving wise, Tyreek Hill has 1 catch for 5 yards, 2 targets. On Achane, 3 catches, 18 yards, and Lake Washington, 2 catches, 9 yards. I'd like to see Jalen Waddle get involved, and clock's running down. You have all 3 timeouts. You kind of like to see them get across midfield here. At some point, second and 6 for the Dolphins. I want to see a little more urgency out of this Dolphins team. Fake pass, and they're gonna. Oh no! Loss of yardage. Set up with the screen pass. That was Shaq Thompson with the tackle. Set up Devon Achane to fail there. Like 4 yards behind. Why do you even consider throwing that pass? So Alec Ingold, you gotta cover the man there. You gotta cover your man. Fullback, you gotta protect the guy. Bad fullback play, disappointed. Great play by Shaq Thompson though. First year with the Bills, which are spending 10 in Carolina. Third and 12. They need a big one here. 2 under pressure. Tua, he's gonna have to throw it, and it's caught by Tyreek Hill. He gets to the 41-yard line, the Buffalo 41-yard line. First and 10, 2:25 to go. That was a good ball by Tua there, under pressure too. And Tyreek Hill was able to grab it. He had to jump for it, but he was able to get it. So we first down for Miami. So they're looking to score. 7 to 10, 51 yards for Tua. And they'll go to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 41-yard line. Dolphins down 14 to 7. We have a good game on our hands here. That's sometimes how it goes. Is that it, does that. That's big. Getting the block field goal is huge. Oh no. Twitter's a wild place. I don't know how real this is, but somebody tweeted Ollie Gordon scores an anytime touchdown, and I'll text my ex, who's getting married on Saturday, that I still love her. Uh, okay, yeah, probably a troll, but that's wild. Ollie Gordon, congratulations. You have you know, people got to stop making bets on the internet, man. That's bad. And the guy, like, say if Florida State lost to Boston College, he's gonna eat dog poop. He never did. One guy have a burrito up his butt. That was fun. That pass was intended for Devon Achane. It was incomplete. It was broken up by Tadarius White. Very solid uh, cornerback for the Bills. Tredavious. If I said that right. Yeah, he just poked it. Yeah, he just smacked it out of Achane's hand there. Well done. Well, good defensive play. Second and 10. 7 plays, 30 yards for this drive for the Dolphins right now. Ball still at the 41-yard line. Tua was looking to Achane, and oh, he's going the wrong way. He's gonna just throw it incomplete. That could be ground. That could be intentional grounding. It's not. Third and 10. Tua, buddy, what are you doing? What is that? That's not good. That's not good. Jeez Louise. Third and 10. Bills Mafia is rocking and rolling. Third and 10. Tua looking. He finds Hill. Hill going for a burst of speed here. He does. He's going to get the first down. Tyreek Hill, turn on the Jets. Spun out of the way of a defender. Got through. And he's able to get the first down there. I mean, that's why they paid him so much. Tyreek Hill. And under 90 seconds now, Ollie Gordon checks back in. As well as Julius Hill. Clock is still ticking. 37 yards for Mr. Hill. At the 29.5 yard line, they're going to hand it off to Ollie Gordon. Gordon driving, and he's going to get to the 20, 22. Dolphins have all three timeouts here at 55 seconds. I imagine they're going to use one here. It's the Bills that'll use the second timeout. So I guess they might let them score and then try to run down the field there. I mean, I guess. Yeah, you can go for that. That's fine. But yeah, interesting decision there. Where's Okay, here we go. Last two drives were 3 and outs for the Dolphins, and they figured it out this time. They got three first downs, 10 plays, 48 yards. You want to see a little more consistency out of this Dolphins team. Second and 5. Ollie Gordon got to the 23. All right. Tua going to Achane. He's going to lose some yards. Clock's going to run, and Sean McDermott is using his third and final timeout. All right. Uh, I guess I don't. I would. Why would you not let McDaniel use his timeouts? Wait, you get the ball in the second half. Why are you? What are you doing? Yeah, let McDaniels use his timeouts. I know he wants to run out the clock, but I imagine that. Hmm. I don't know if I like that call from McDermott there. Like, I might get it if you were, you know, like not getting the ball back. Two under pressure. Is he gonna scramble? He is. He's gonna get to the 15 and he'll get stopped. And again, the Dolphins have all three timeouts. They're letting the clock run here. 30 seconds to go. Why not call a timeout there? And they do. Okay. Set up your next few plays. Holy smokes. They're in the red zone. But if you're a team that I don't know. Am I crazy? You could have saved yourself like 3 seconds there. Call timeout. Riley Patterson's their kicker. Jason Sanders is on the IR right now. They are relying on a backup. And Riley Patterson, who's solid. I think he was with the Falcons at one point, and maybe the Jaguars. He's been around. Fifth year guy to Memphis. Tua looking under pressure. He's gonna fire. It's gonna be incomplete. He's looking for Connor, who he thought he caught it. They're saying he did not. So 23 seconds left. Okay, so here's the full career history of Riley Patterson. Minnesota Vikings 2021, New England Patriots 2021, Detroit Lions 2021. Those first two were with the practice squad. Jacksonville Jaguars 2022, Detroit Lions 2023, Cleveland Browns 2023, practice squad on the Jaguars and Commanders in 2024, Jets, Falcons, Browns, Falcons again in 2024, and now he's with the Dolphins. Second and 10, screen to Achan. Achan's going to get to the 10, and he's going to be stopped just short. Probably need to call timeout here. It's third down. They will. 17 seconds left. I didn't get the impression that Riley Patterson was that bad. I didn't think he was with that many teams. Hmm. He wasn't bad. He wasn't great with the Falcons. He was 57.1% on field goals. He's 4 for 7 in 3 games. Obviously not great. All right, Tua. Going to Hill. He'll get the first down. He's going to wisely step out of bounds instead of gain more yards. It'll be first and goal at the 3 yard line. 11 seconds left. You have one timeout. So, also, very fun fact AJ Spencer, who is with the Bills, is his second cousin. So, there's a family affair here for Patterson and Spencer. He's a linebacker for the Bills. How about that? Thank you, Wikipedia. First and goal at the 3 yard line. Tua to Waddle, touchdown. And what looked like it was going to be a 17-7 game at one point is now a 13-14 game. Extra point pending. for the Miami Dolphins. 16 plays, 71 yards, 5 minutes and 59 seconds. It is. All right, look at that. We're getting a competitive game. The spread for this was plus 10.5, by the way. Extra point on the way. It is good. We got a tie game here, folks. Excuse me, 8 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Almost the second half. Apologies. Waddle's going to waddle into the end zone. I believe that's his first touchdown of the season. Bills, I think, yeah, the Bills with the ball at the second half. So we'll see what happens there. We'll take a break here in a little bit for halftime. Patterson will kick off. I imagine the Bills will just take a knee with no timeouts and 8 seconds to go. They're going to return it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He's going to get to the 30. It's rocked a little bit, but nothing too bad. Never been to Buffalo. Looks like a very nice city. 2 seconds to go, and I'm pretty sure the Bills are just going to kneel it out here. So as soon as that happens, as soon as the halftime whistle is blown, there we go. Oh, geez. Fumbled the kneel snap. How do we? I know he wants to get out of there, but yikes! Oh, they got to run in the same tunnel. That's kind of interesting. All right, we go to halftime here on the Nikkelcast. We will see you for the third quarter. But that's I mean that's a pretty solid game right there. Um, Dolphins looked better, or they're looking better, and the Bills are probably playing a little sleepy. I mean they're on 4 days rest for this game, so I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to think the Bills make more second half adjustments. They do get the ball to kick off the second half, so we'll see what they do. We'll see if the Dolphins can keep it up. It's been a battle of long drives. They've had a lot of long drives. Nothing like too quick, but yeah, been keeping defenses on the field. So yeah, we'll take a break. We will see you see you at the start of the third quarter. All right, welcome back. This group chat I'm in is going crazy. That's all. Uh, Holy cow. Oh, third quarter, we are tied up. Ooh, did I hear that neck pop? Riley Patterson's gonna kick off here. So the Bills will get the ball back to start the second half. It's only 8:47. Good return. We've had a lot of good returns in this game. They get to about the 40 here. Yeah, freaking. Brandon Cordington with the return there. Wow, the Dolphins have been really good on third down there. 8 of 10. First and 10 for the Bills. But yeah, hand off to Cook. And he'll go nowhere. So it'll be second and 10. Second and 9. I guess they gained 1 yard. Allen whizzing it over to Keon Coleman. He'll get to about the 45 there, so it'll be third down 4-ish. Josh Allen, pretty solid game. 12 of 14, 104 yards, 2 tutties. Third and 1. You get to the 49-yard line, the Miami 49-yard line. Allen gonna dump it off there. I believe that is Ty Johnson, and he'll get the first down there. There's a flag on the play. See what that is. They declined the penalty, so it'll be the same. It'll be a first down still. Nothing really changes on that play. Ty Johnson with the catch there. Gets him across midfield. That would have been the Buffalo 49 where they needed that. So now they are at the Miami 44. First and 10. Quick pass over to his good old number 10. That is Khalil Shakur. He gets to the 30-yard line. It's another first down. Bills are playing quick here. They're playing quick. Khalil Shakur from Boise State. 6'10", 190 pounds. 3 catches and 30 yards on the day. Allen looking, might scramble. Ooh, what a block by Brooks there. Jordan Brooks blocked that out of the air. There is a flag. We will see what that's on momentarily. Looks like that might be on the Bills. Holding offense is Dion Dawkins, 4-time Pro Bowler. They will call that on him. So it'll be first and 20 for the Bills. been a relatively clean game. I mean, the Dolphins have four or three penalties, and the Bills now have two. So five penalties combined in this game. First and 20, down at the 39. Allen under pressure. He's going to scramble. He's going to get to the 30. He's going to slide at the 20 for about 19 yards. And Kincaid shoves a Dolphin, and now we got fisticuffs. Kincaid just trying to protect his quarterback. 25 that took the brunt of Kincaid's push there. As Dante Trader Jr., the rookie from Maryland. Second down. It's like no penalties. So yeah, Allen is trying to slide, and that's one of those things where when he slides like that, you're just trying to, I don't know. And then Kincaid pushes him, and then there's fisticuffs. No, no flags or anything. So second and one, be a pass over to Kincaid, and Kincaid's going to get to the 10, to the 5. He's going to be brought down at about the 3. Minka Fitzpatrick with the tackle. He was at Pittsburgh when he was first with Miami, got traded to Pittsburgh. Now he's back in Miami. Kincaid with a great run there. He's one of the better tight ends in the NFL. Maybe probably top 10, top 5. What do you guys think? He was playing time with Dawson Knox. We have not seen a lot of Dawson Knox today. Pittsburgh. Now he's back. We got some comments. Let's go Bills from Maria V. Allen trying to scramble. He's gonna get nowhere. I think they're gonna call him down to the 4. Flag on the play. It's getting ugly fast, and then a wow from Maria V. I don't know what that is, but yes, yeah, got some Bills fans in the chat there. And a personal foul on Miami, so it's unnecessary roughness on Jordan Brooks. Not a great look, man. Not a great look. Linebacker, 6th year out of Texas Tech. And he's just pushing and shoving. I mean, probably a little too much there. And Allen's like, you dummy. Spencer Brown protecting his guy. So first and goal, they're at the 2-yard line. We see a sneak here. They're going to hand it off to Cook, and Cook's just going to bulldoze in for the touchdown. James Cook, touchdown. Threw the ball in the air. Bills Mafia is going to celebrate that one. I'm told they make me want to shout. Throw my hands up and shout. Kick my heels back and shout. I don't know how the rest of the song goes, but I know it goes shout. Shout, 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 shout. Yeah, we had a 20. 14 to 20 right now, waiting on the extra point from Matt Prater. He did have a field goal blocked, so we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Kick is good. 21 to 14. The Bills lead this one 10-23 to go in the third quarter. That over's looking pretty decent. Need a little more scoring, but they're on the right track. I think the over was 50, 50 and a half. You get a couple touchdowns, you're good. You're if you haven't seen the new podcast, Nickel Coverage, it is out now every Thursday on your podcast platform, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music. It should be on there. It should be on a lot of them. I think it's on iHeartRadio. Some podcasts feature on there. I don't really mess with that, but it's out now. Talked about the football, a lot of football. Week 4 coming up in college football. Very excited about that. Super underrated game. I like Arizona State and Baylor. I think that's going to be a phenomenal game. You got Oklahoma Auburn in there as well. The Jackson Arnold revenge game. Being in Oklahoma, people are going to talk about that. Oklahoma State Tulsa on Friday, tomorrow. That'll be interesting as well. Yeah, Florida Miami. I don't know why that's game day, but yeah. And there's all that all on the Nickel Coverage podcast. Check it out now. Also, new YouTube video came out Wednesday. You go check that out. We went to Broken Arrow, largest high school in the state of Oklahoma. Fun time. Tell you where we are going next week or this week. We're heading back to Sand Springs. Bishop Kelly versus the Sandites. So it'll be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to that one. Is Ryan Fitzpatrick the GOAT of average quarterbacks? Is Ryan Fitzpatrick the Tom Brady of average quarterbacks? Because there were sometimes that he was above average. It's really good. Kickoff from Prater there. Is that Eskridge or is that's Malik Washington this time? He's still going. Oh, you guys are mad. These guys are angry. Have we seen the Bills punter today? I don't think we have. And we only seen one total punt today. Yeah, touchdown, touchdown, punt, touchdown, punt. Okay, we've had 2 punts. Missed field goal, touchdown and a half, touchdown, current drive. Okay, so we've seen 2 punts. We have not seen the Waddle getting brought down for a loss by Darius White there. Tredarius White. Yeah, well, it's been a lot of like long drives. I think that's what caused that. There has not been a lot of drives this game. Second and 13. Achan. It's about 2 maybe. He might have gotten 2. Looking for comments. Third down and 11. Miami obviously needs to, if they want to still be in this game, they gotta get the score here. Third and 11. Tua dropping back. He's gonna fire one way downfield, and that's gonna be incomplete off the hands of Tyreek Hill. Kind of curved a little bit. Weirdly, and I think that was off the deflection. Now there is a Buffalo Bill down. I'm not sure who that was, but that's Benford. It's Christian Benford. He has 11 tackles on the season prior to this game. And I believe, I don't know what he's had today. He's had one total tackle. No, maybe he should have got that. 4th season in the league for Benford. Where do you go to school? We're gonna find out what the school who he played for. Benford went to Villanova. FCS guy. Obviously, we hope he's okay. Hmm. There's a college football game on right now. It is Charlotte versus Rice. Just get the score on that. Um, that score is 21-9 in favor of the Rice Owls. Hoot hoot. So the next Nickelcast will be October 2nd. It'll be the Rams and the 49ers. I believe that one's at LA. On October 2nd. The third time we will see Jake Bailey punting. And this could be where it gets ugly. Oh, ball is out. It's recovered, but it was out there for a second. And man, that could have been a huge momentum swing, but um, Brandon Cordington was able to fall on it. He holds on and he just just drops it. He holds on, like he grabbed it and he was gonna try to move it to, I guess his. He just forgot to move it to his, you know, arm, I guess. So it's at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Bills. The handoff to Cook, and Cook is going to get stopped. That's a great play from Jack Jones, who I think was hurt for a little bit, and now he's back. Probably because the Dolphins need bodies. So loss of maybe one. Oh, no, he gained one, surprisingly. Second and 9. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Almost did the pass to Elijah Moore. He does do a pass, and it goes nowhere. Maybe gain one more out of that one. So third and 8 for the Bills. Dolphins defense is getting a little confident. We have not seen the Bills punter today. Yet to see him. Oh yeah, and Elijah Moore gained nothing. We have not seen Cameron Johnston today. 33 years old, 5'11", 194 out of Ohio State in his 8th year in the league. Third and 9. Which Josh Allen got cooked up here? Keon Coleman and Shakur right next to each other. Joshua Palmer to the left. He's going to go with Kincaid, and Kincaid is going to be just short. He's still fighting. but he gets brought down at the 26-yard line. So Bills will go ahead and punt, and the Niners or the Dolphins. Geez, what is wrong with me? Dolphins will get another opportunity to tie the game up. But don't get me wrong, I like punters. All right, caught by Malik Washington. He's gonna go to the 42. I just realized I my thought my sleeper pick was Devon Achant over 42 and a half rushing yards. It is 42 and a half receiving yards. Oh, oops. Is paired with Josh Allen, well, 153 yards. Oh well. I mean, whatever. What can you do? Um, 21 to 14. Favor of Buffalo. Gosh, I'm all over the place today. I don't know what it is. Apologies. What is in my eye? Holy smokes. Ah. Next week's Thursday night football game is interesting. Seahawks and Cardinals. Um, Cardinals are currently 2-0. The Seahawks are 1-1, and obviously they have Sam Darnold as their new QB. It's been interesting. Wait, his air yards over. What is his next gen stat? I don't. His air yards divided by his completions are negative half a yard. Am I understanding that right? First and 10. Hand off to Achan. I just realized that I needed receiving yards. I thought I was about to get an easy dub with 42 rushing yards, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? Gain of 5. 14 to 21 Buffalo. Second and 5. The Dolphins, two under center. Alex Ingold and Achan. What a block by Achan. Tua. What a throw. And Tyreek Hill just fell down. Just fell down, and he might be hurt. Let's see this. They're showing the replay. Bedford held on, and Hill kind of just fell, and the ball was just right there. Interesting. Obviously, you hope Tyreek's okay. Third and 5 from the 41-yard line. Ooh, that's a false start. or the timeout. We're a timeout choice there. All right. Josh Allen doesn't get a lot of passing yards, I've realized. A little interesting. You don't see a lot of time you don't see him with 300-yard games. I find that interesting. He can do that sometimes, but you don't see that a lot from him. That's how the scheme is set up. I wonder for Buffalo, if you fire Sean McDermott, do you get better somehow? 3rd and 5 for the Dolphins. Tua looking under pressure. He's got to get out of there. He's going to just throw a wobbler away. That'll be 4th down. I think he had a good initial read at first. There was a guy like right next to him or something he could have maybe thrown to before it got under pressure. Let's take a look here. So he throws. He's got that guy, but there's 2 guys right there, and the play just falls apart. So 4th and 5, Jason Bailey back out there. Can Cordington redeem himself? Big boot by Bailey. And he'll catch that at about the 15-yard line. Here's the ball back. Josh Allen with the ball back. There's Niagara Falls. I have been to Niagara Falls before, but I think I was on the Canada side. That was pretty cool. That wouldn't be bad to go back to. I wouldn't hate that. I'd be down for that. Jalen Waddle's current stat line: 2 catches, 0 yards, 1 touchdown. I gotta let me. Is that really what it's at right now? 2 catches, 0 yards, 1 touchdown. Phenomenal. That's awesome. I'm gonna roll out. Nice. I probably should have talked about wrestling on the Nickel Coverage podcast, but I don't know why. I think because it's football season, I'm just not messing with wrestling at the moment. Probably should. I mean, Dynamite, AEW Dynamite is on Wednesdays, and most of the time I am free on Wednesdays, and I could easily watch it on demand. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm just not feeling it, or if I'm just, I don't know. I don't really like hair. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Allen running. Get brought down to 20 for a gain of 5. Josh Allen, the Wyoming kid, even though I think he's from California, not Wyoming, but he played college at Wyoming. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm still kind of two catches, 0 yards on a touchdown. 2nd and 6. And off Cook. Go. He's still going. He's still fighting. Look at about 3 there. 3rd and 2. The scoring has ceased. I kind of hate that. I want to see some points. Let's get some points on the board. I think the Bills should be doing way better than this. And I think part of that is because it is a Thursday night, 4 days rest. You're seeing some players get a little gassed. Could be a big play opportunity here for the Bills. 3rd and 2. Get a big chunk play maybe. That'll do. Will be the first down. I'll go to Shavers. Tyrell Shavers at it again. This is that's another catch for him. He has 24 yards on the day. First down. 4. Did Shavers go to school? Shavers. 1st and 10. Handoff. No, it's not. He's under pressure. He's going to throw a high one. Will be incomplete. Nobody was home there. San Diego State. Shavers went to San Diego State. I think I said that already. The Aztecs. Biden Aztecs. Curtis Samuel out for this game, but he is with the Bills. I think he was with the Bills last year too, but Curtis Samuel's a guy that you drafted fantasy and hope he does good, and then he doesn't. He has like one good game after you release him. 2nd and 10, 3:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. Play clock winding down. They're gonna get it off. Throwing it, dropped by Keon Coleman. 3rd down. Bad drop by Keon there, but doesn't know if he was ready for that. Now, there is discussion with Tua. Is he scared now because of all the concussions? I just saw a thing that's like he's just not the same player. 3rd and 10. Another drop. That's Dalton Kincaid this time. Miami's defense is beaten down. I don't understand why they're not. I feel like they should be taking advantage of that, and they're just not. 3:12 to go. There's the boot. A little bit of a shank, but it's going a ways. And turned by Malik Washington. Spin move by him. He'll get dropped at the 32-yard line. Yeah, talking smack. You're only up 7, man. Talk smack when you're like down or something. Or not down, but up. Like more than 7. What are we doing? Almost to the 4th quarter. Bills have dominated time of possession. They've scored the only touchdown. That was on the first play. Not the first play, but the first drive of the second half. Here we go. What's Tua gonna do here? 1st and 10. Needs something. It's looking. It's gonna go to Achan. Achan's gonna get a burst of speed, and he's gonna get 10 there. Hey, maybe that pick isn't dead. Just need 20 yards, right? Oh, they called it not a first down. All right, fine, whatever. Ollie Gordon in the backfield now. 2nd and 1. Tua's pointing to his head. It's where the brain is. He's saying, "This is my brain." Hand off to Ollie. Oh, Ollie, big run. He's gonna go to the uh, opposite side of the field there. The 45, maybe the rookie, showing out. Got a touchdown, got this first down. Engel just missed the block. Fullback talk. Engel just he dove and he just completely missed the block there. What is that? But Ollie still got away. Look what happens when you have, a competent offensive line. Gundy. 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Another handoff to Ollie, and he's gonna get stuffed. Who's that? Flip the sheet over. That is Terrell Bernard. Out of Baylor. Big 12 battle right there. I was gonna go out. That was a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Tua going to the tight end for the first time today. He's going to get 10 on there, flag on the play, so he'll probably be taken back. That was Julian Hill. The Bills, by the way, or the Dolphins, by the way, they have Darren Waller, who retired and now he's back. Who's the flag on? An eligible man downfield. Oh, boy. Julian Hill went to Campbell University, FCS school, Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. 6'4", 251 pounds. So 2nd and 17 instead of 1st and 10 there. The fourth quarter. 30 seconds to go. Tua dropping back under pressure. He's going to go to Achan again. Achan still fighting. He's going to get about 3 there. Be 3rd down, and that'll probably run up the clock here. So they'll just go ahead and probably go to the 4th. So 4's up. 4's up, everybody. Instead of the 4th. Welcome to the 4th. Let me take a quick break real quick. Be right back. To tell you, motorcycle drives by. Tell you the truth, I am not sure Tua is going to finish this season. Not because of injury, because I think they may be giving up on Tua. He's not had a great game here. Just hasn't had a good game. Last three games have not been good. Tua has had 75 yards, 15 to 24, one touchdown. He's averaging 3.1 yards per pass. That's not great. That's pretty bad. That sucks, actually. That's pretty disastrous. He's been throwing a lot of short passes. The leading wide receiver is Dalton Kincaid, who has 5 catches for 66 yards. So it's been a pretty timid game. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been pretty timid as we head into the fourth quarter here. 3rd and 14. Big third down for the Dolphins. In fact, you may consider, and they're going with Malik Washington, and they're going with a screen. They're going with a double whammy, and they didn't even get the first down off of that. Malik Washington threw it to Achan, backwards pass, and they're going to go for it here. It'll be 4th and maybe 5, maybe 4, probably 4, I think. 4th and 4, yeah. And it looked like 4 down territory for the Dolphins here, and they're going to have to do something. Maybe make Malik Washington quarterback. I think he had more air on that one than most of Tua's passes today. All right, 4th and 4. Tua dumping it off to Waddle. Waddle gets to the 30. He's going to go out of bounds at the 26. Big 4th down conversion by Jalen Waddle there. Wow. And now the Dolphins offense is picking up a little speed. Rip Jalen Waddle 2 catches, no yards, 1 touchdown. Now he is at 3 catches, 15 yards, and a touchdown. Sad. Tua now has 100 yards passing. That took way longer than it probably should have. Handoff, Achan. He's going to the 10, and he's going to get down at the 7. Devon Achan looking really solid here. He is, I think, 56 yards on the ground in just 9 carries. Been spreading the offense out a little bit. They got 102 rushing yards. 1st and goal for the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill and a, well, there he goes. He goes out in motion. Handoff, Achan again. He's gonna get stuffed. If you're the Dolphins, I think you have to play really desperate. You don't want to go 0-3. Nobody wants to go 0-3. I think you got to play desperate. You got to play aggressive in this fourth quarter. Show the fight you need to show. 2nd and goal. Joey Bosa has 3 forced fumbles in 2 games. I feel like that's wild. All right, Tua dropping back. He's gonna look over at Tyreek Hill. Touchdown. We're an extra point away from tying this game up. I think that's Tyreek. Oh, what the double flip! Double flip for Tyreek Hill. Let's change that score. It is now 20-21. Extra point. Tie it up here. Tyreek Hill escaping Benford and found his way into the end zone. Good on Tyreek to meet him there. Extra point kick is good. We got a tie ball game, folks. We got a tie ball game. 21-21, Savage time, fourth quarter. We got a game. 21-21. He did the flip. Trying to make these the same size. I don't know if it's working. Yeah. Okay. Should be adjusted. I think it looks good. Don't forget the next Nickelcast, October 2nd. Niners, Rams, NFC South showdown. We'll see what showdown they'll be at 7:10 right here on the YouTube channel. Game's back. Tyreek able to flip there. Tie game. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. 12:18 to go. Can the Bills drive down the field? I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Bills go on a 12-minute drive here. That would not surprise me at all. Touchback. Uh, Josh Allen, 18 to 23, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. James Cook, that's the other touchdown, 12 rushes, 81 yards. Tie game here. As we await the play call here. Toss to Cook. Cook goes to the 40, goes to the 45-yard line, so he'll get the first down. I don't think he'll get much more than that. James Cook's he's pretty close to 100 yards here. He's at 91. The Bills' rushing attack, 132 yards on the ground, 160 yards by air. What is crazy is that Josh and Tua have the same amount of completions right now. 160 yards versus 105. The average pass is 7 yards for Josh Allen. The average Tua pass is 3.9. Looked like James Cook gained 1 there. toss over to or throw over to Cook. He gets to around the 49-yard line. It'll be about 3rd and 6, I think. Third and 7, under or almost at 10.5 to go in this ball game. The Bills need something big to happen here. Up in the air, incomplete, looking for Elijah Moore. Couldn't get the job done. Dangerous pass there, and they're going to go ahead and punt. Do not like the play call there from McDermott. That was also a good defensive play by Jack Jones, to be completely fair. Hand up. All the way there. He's demanding a. Allen was demanding a PI there. I'll go for the punt here. Wouldn't I wouldn't be opposed to a fake punt. They'll just go ahead and punt it. They'll go to the 10. Almost touchback inside the 5, inside the 3. Flag on the play. Oh, is it a roughing? Is it a roughing the punter penalty? Ooh, this could change it. Oh yeah, Bill Burr the punter. Johnston. Let's see what they call here. Yeah, 'cause he hits it. Oh, I think they're gonna call roughing the punter. And the Bills are gonna get a fresh set of downs. He knocks over Reed Ferguson, the long snapper, and then 92 there for the Bills. Zach Seller sold that one. Bills will keep the ball, and jeez, he's trying to play his case. The defensive tackle from Ferris State, another D2 guy. Frick Ferris State. Sorry, they beat UCO by like way too many points. It wasn't even funny. 1st and 10, Dolphins or the Bills get the ball at the 36-yard line. Cook's gonna run to the 30, so we'll get about obviously 6 there. It's a bad mistake from the Dolphins there. 2nd and 4. Toss to Cook. Cook tripped up. It'll be 3rd and 3-ish. There's Matthew Judon, body by Taco Bell in the orange sleeves. If you have not seen that video of him doing his, he was doing a Sunday Night Football intro with the Ravens. He goes, Matthew Judon, body by Taco Bell. Cook has eclipsed the 100-yard mark. 3rd and 1. I feel like it's a really generous spot. 9 minutes to go. 3rd and 1. You're in field goal range. This is from the 31-yard line. Would be there we go. There's Ty Johnson. He's gonna get the first down a little more. Goes into the red zone. Probably about the 21-yard line or the 20. If it's a 20, it's obviously the red zone. If it's at the 21, it's not. But whatever. The Bills have been really good rushing the ball. They have been really impressive. They were talking about in the pregame show that they have a mantra, just everybody eats, and that it just shows how balanced they are as a team, and it's really impressive. All right, 1st and 10 at the 20, so they are in the red zone. Allen setting up the play. 3 seconds on the play clock. Allen looking, laser right to Joshua Palmer. First season here on the Bills. I think he gained about 5 there. with the Chargers, nice with the Bills. That's gotta be a nice job being a wide receiver three to a really good quarterback. You know, a wide receiver three to like you don't expect to get thrown to you, but you occasionally get something. It's probably gotta be a nice life. Another nice life, backup quarterback. Second and 5. Toss over to Shakur. Shakur to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo. That will put the Bills back up on top. And they got a lot of cameras on Zach Zeller. He better hope, Zeller, that they win that game. Otherwise, he might get cut. Actually, I take that back. He's their starting defensive tackle. They're not going to cut him. But he will be Miami and that greater Miami area will be very mad at him. Extra point attempt here. It's good. 28, 21. The Bills lead. They cover the spread, I think, 10.5. Here's a little tool here. We can move this up. Let's do this. No, that's not it. No. Stand by. Maybe put that up here. I think for now. The little corner. Little gambling corner. There we go. So we are now introducing the gambling corner. That shoot this way. So the Dolphins plus 10.5. The spread at the end of this or for kickoff was plus 10.5 in favor of the Bills. Right now the Dolphins are covering. So that reflects that. So at the moment the Dolphins are covering. Currently, it is I think the spread was 50.5. The point total was 50.5. I'll double check that, but I put 49.5, so let me fix that real quick. So because it is under right now, that's what that is reflecting. So if the game ends right now, the Dolphins cover and the under hits. So these are not my odds. Oh, big return here. D. Eskridge Honda right there. Well, there's an Eskridge Honda in Oklahoma City. D. Eskridge. Pretty solid return. I think it gets him to the 35-yard line. So now, how does Tua respond? We're about to find out, aren't we? Ball's at the 37-yard line. First and 10, 7:12 to go. Devon Achane gains maybe 2 yards. This touchdown right here is big for the over because it's 28-28. Wait, I gotta do math. Hold on. 28-28 gets you to 56. So right now we are at 49. We're at 49 points. So what? Oh, almost a catch by Tyreek Hill. Not. It's not. It's just not. So a field goal gets you the over. You need probably a Bills touchdown to get you the cover. Man, Tyreek almost caught that. I don't know if he held on to it, if that would have been a completion. I think his toes were in bounds. But let's see. Tua needs a big play here. 3rd down and 8. Down 7. What is Tua going to do? He's going to fire. He's going to get to Jalen Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get the first down. Tua. That was a surgical throw. You don't expect that out of Tua. I think the Dolphins are the only repeat team we have this year on the Nikkelcast. They will be on the Ravens Dolphins Nikkelcast, October 30th. First and 10, right at midfield. 6 minutes to go. Hand off to Achane. Achane gonna get to about the 48-yard line. Stepped out of bounds as well. 5:54 to go. Dolphins trying to get their first win. The Bills are trying to stay unbeaten. Very solid game thus far. It's had its moments. Clock is now running. Gain of 2 for Achane. 5:30 to go. Showing some next gen stats. Tua has been really good with throwing under 2.5 seconds. All right, Tua dropping back. Going to Julian Hill. He's going to get to about the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Maybe 3rd and 4. If they're feeling real generous. That tackle was made by number 45, Shaq Thompson. 3rd and 4. The Dolphins are 9 of 14 from 3rd down for 3rd down conversions. This is probably 4 down territory. So obviously, if they don't get it, they should go for it. And they're going to call timeout. Oh, man. Don't know why you do that, but they're going to do it anyway. Timeout called. Now we await what will happen here. Hmm. So I think next time I will add like a special play that I'm like actually using on Sleeper. Sleeper, not a sponsor. 3rd and 4. 4:40 to go. Tua looking. Goes to Waddle again. Waddle's going to get to the 30 and go out of bounds. Okay. So there we go. 1st and 10 for. Gonna chill there. 4:35 to go. Handoff, Ollie Gordon. He may have gotten 4 there, but if he's lucky, held on to the ball. Good job, Ollie. 2nd and 6. That was a gain of 4 for Gordon. The second. Ollie Gordon, 9 carries, 38 yards. 110 yards rushing for the Dolphins, 133 yards in the air. It's been a 7-play, 36-yard drive, 2nd and 6 at the 27.5-yard line. Fake the pitch over to Malik Washington. Washington's going to get the first down. He dives for it. Fake the handoff. Went over to Washington on the little switcheroo play. And I think they're going to give him the first down. It looks like what's going to happen. No, 31. 3rd and 1. 3:24 to go. Obviously, 4-down territory. What are they doing? They call another timeout? What are they doing? I don't need those. Uh, oh, they're. It looks like a first down. Uh, from the vantage point they're giving me, and that's what they're calling it. They are calling it a first down. Okay. Good call there by the referees. 1st and 10. The 21-yard line. What do we do here? Tua. Intercepted. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He was doing so good. You gotta be kidding me. He was doing so good, and he picked the worst time. Intercepted by Terrell Bernard. We've been talking about him a lot. He comes up with the interception. Are you kidding me? 7 tackles, by the way, 5 solo, and now the interception. He had 1 tackle for loss. 3 minutes to go. That's going to be all she wrote. What was he seeing? You gotta be kidding me. Did that get tipped? No, he just jumped right in front of Waddle. Wow. Strikes again. I can't. I feel like that like shouldn't be surprising, but it's like, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Yikes. And two, it just jeez. I can't believe that. It just went right to him. Terrell Bernard jumped right in front of him. Jumped in front of Waddle. Went and returned it. 3 minutes to go. If we're on Underwatch. We gotta add that. We are on Underwatch. I guess we're on. Are we on Overwatch? Maybe that's what we need to call it. Just because we're looking for a point. Oh, stop doing that. Hey. uh. So yeah. So good news, Dolphins. You covered. But I gotta see this play again. What was the plan here? He's under pressure. Does that ball get tipped? Or did I think he just made a good read? Let's see if it tipped. Oh, I guess I still don't know. So there we go. At the where are they at? 41-yard line. He'll go Elijah Moore. He's gonna go upfield. He's got some space. He's gonna get the first down right there. And the Dolphins have two timeouts. Flag on the play. Is that are they gonna call that back? Holding offense. Oh. So maybe the Dolphins. That's Kincaid. Dolphins might have a little bit of hope. Good news is you have two timeouts. You don't have to use the 2 minute timeout here. Or I don't think you have to use them until the 2 minute warning. But I think this helps. This is gonna help, obviously, because it'll be 2nd and 20. You didn't have to use a timeout. So what's gonna happen here? The 31. 2:52 to go. And they'll hand it off to Cook. Cook is gonna get about 5 on the play. It'll be second down. Are you gonna call a timeout now? Now you're gonna call a timeout? I mean, fine, I guess, but at the same time, you have the 2 minute timeout. So at that point, I think what you could do, I guess there's a way I think you can get away with using just that one timeout. Because I think it's 2:49, 2nd and 16. Maybe that makes sense. So here you go, Allen dropping back, firing over to Elijah Moore, and Elijah Moore is going to get the first down and more. He's at the 35. Yeah, it's hmm. But see, now we have the hindsight of retrospect where you like that's probably a stupid timeout. It's a good play by Elijah Moore. Just right up the middle right there, and he took it for about 15 more yards. Great play by Josh Allen. Good sidearm throw. And Elijah Moore took it where he needed to go. Phenomenal stuff from the Ole Miss guy. And now we go to the 2 minute warning. So you got one timeout. I imagine. Do you want to hold on to that timeout as long as possible? Or do you want to burn it, have them kneel a bunch? You're basically at the end. If I think the only thing that we're watching really is the over and um the Dolphins covering. So I guess we're on just full gamble watch, maybe. Hmm. 2 minutes ago, we thank you for watching the Nickelcast. Second one, I gotta get maybe a little better at doing this. Buffalo gets the win. That him movie looks very scary and evil. Don't like that. I listened to that Thursday Night Football song the first time. Is that not just Tipsy? I guess it's a different song. Could have fooled me. Is he made? Well, they're dancing and singing in Buffalo. I don't know what they're. Is it that shout song? Are they doing the shout or? Okay. First and 10. They're going to hand it off. James Cook. He's going to go down at about the 32-yard line. Does Miami call the timeout now? The player of the game. We're going to give a player of the game. I feel like it has to be uh, Terrell Bernard. No? Led the defense in tackles. Got the interception. The game-ending interception. 5 solo tackles. Oh, are you gonna be lame and you're gonna give it to Josh Allen? You could give it to James Cook, and I wouldn't be mad at that. But I think you should probably give it to Terrell Bernard from Baylor. That was a big interception. Second and 7. 156 to go. The Dolphins have no timeouts. So I guess they could just kneel. No, they can't really because it's like the 40-second play clock. So they still got to run it, and he's gonna be short of everything, line of scrimmage, basically. Third down. They can kick a field goal, and that will get you your over. It wouldn't get you the cover, but you get you the over. I would take that. Oh, and they're going back to that. Oh, the roughing the kicker penalty. But they had several opportunities after that, so you don't want to blame him. Obviously, like they got the touchdown off of that, but there was still plenty of opportunity to do that. All right, Allen running. He's going to get brought down at the 30. So this will be a 47-yard field goal for Matt Prater if they do decide to kick it. They'll have to, like, there will be an opportunity for the Dolphins to get the ball back. They're going to go for it because they're going to try to end this game. So unless they get the touchdown, it's ripped the over here. So 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. 30 seconds left in the game. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Here they go. Oh, are they gonna? What are they doing? They call a timeout? They're gonna call a timeout. So maybe the over isn't dead yet. The over is not dead yet. Are they gonna leave him out there? Or are they gonna let him kick the field goal? Kick the field goal, you're guaranteed to be up. You're up 2 scores. Oh, and you show the wide is that wide right? That's diabolical. Why would you do that? Oh man, that's evil. That's evil by him is on there. Matt Prater, he did have a field goal blocked already. They will go for the field goal here. It'll be a 48-yarder. This is the over right here. So, again, that Overwatch. Here we go. Kick is. Congratulations. The over is hit. It is now 31-21. The over is hit. We will now have the. We now got the victory celebration there. The over has hit. We have now hit the over on. Now, if you had the Dolphins plus 10.5, or if you had the Bills plus 10.5, that sucks. But if you had the over, well done. Well done. Fought to the very end on that one. Shout out Marv Levy. They're showing on the well, they're not showing him because I don't think he's there. Oh, fireworks. Nice. Um Matt Prater doing the job. Tyler Bass is out, so they brought him in, and obviously he makes the field goal in the first game. And the knee, there'll be a touchback from Malik Washington. They got the We Believe in the Super Bowl 60. I'm careful now. It's week 3. I don't know if you should be talking about Super Bowl yet. They looked fine in this game. Teams to start 3-0 from 2021 to 2024. 15 teams made it. 15 teams have done that. 12 teams made the playoffs. I wonder who those last 3 are. Is it the Dolphins? Is one of them the Dolphins? All right, Tua. Looking, dropping back. He's going to go to the other tight end, Connor. Tanner Connor. He'll get the first down, 16 seconds to go. At this point, they're just playing for pride. If you had Bills minus 9.5, it's looking dicey. It's looking dicey. Because you don't know how quick they can get the touchdown there. 16 seconds left. This game is. Oh, I forgot to change the score. Let's add that 31 in there. Bang. 21-31. Tua dropping back, looking, firing to no one. I mean, Tyreek was there, but if Tyreek Hill was 6'9", maybe he would have caught it. 2nd and 10, 11 seconds to go. Eleven seconds to go. 2nd and 10, they go to Malik Washington. Malik Washington's going to go to 45, still on his feet, gets to the 40, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to do it. This game is over. Final score 21-31 in favor of the Buffalo Bills. In the words of Chris Berman, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. And that's the end of our game. That was cool. You guys enjoy that? That was fun. We will see you next time, which will be October 2nd. That'll be Cardinals. No, it won't. It'll be Niners and Rams. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us this evening. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will see you next time for Rams Niners, October 2nd, 7:10 start time. Until then.